Do you experience anxiety or stress and you're just tired of it? You're over it, you want to feel inner peace, and you're thinking about meditating, but you don't know where to start? Don't worry, girl, I got you. Hi, Bright Light, welcome to my channel, or welcome if this is your first time here. My name is Brie Mosquera and I am a Law of Attraction mindset coach. On this channel, I provide self-development and wellness tips that focus around attracting and manifesting the life you desire. Today, I will be talking about the benefits of meditation and how you can meditate mindfully. Meditation is a great tool to use to increase your self-awareness and inner peace. And it gives you a fresh perspective of the present moment as well. So if you're somebody that has a lot of wandering thoughts and anxiety and stress, as I mentioned before, meditation will really help slow everything down and give you that inner peace you desire. Also, if you're interested in learning more about wandering thoughts and the tips that you can use to begin to redirect your attention, check out my video on managing wandering thoughts. I provide 4 tips, one of them being meditation. But since meditation is so impactful in our lives, I decided to make a whole separate video. Meditation rewires our brain, especially the areas where we use our self-awareness, where we use compassion, where we use our memory, and where we use our concentration. I know meditation can be a little bit difficult if you're a beginner and you're experiencing a lot of wandering thoughts. I know that to this day, I still experience wandering thoughts, but the point about meditation is to acknowledge the wandering thought and not to get frustrated with yourself for even experiencing it, because it is normal for us to experience wandering thoughts. It's a part of how our brain works. Meditation is more about surpassing the wandering thoughts. So identifying it and letting it pass through while focusing again on your breathing and how still and calm your body is. And even if you experience wandering thoughts on a daily basis as you begin to meditate, don't be hard on yourself.
It is okay.
What is important is that you remain consistent and that you continue meditating despite the wandering thoughts, because eventually in the long run, your wandering thoughts will begin to minimize. You'll be able to acknowledge it and just let it pass through without it affecting your meditation or your mood. And before you know it, you have a more natural sense of balance. You feel balanced out, you feel grounded, and you also feel more compassion for yourself and for others. And over time, you're able to see the clear picture of what it is that you want for yourself in the future, in addition to connecting with a more spiritual side of yourself, if this is something that you believe in. The more benefits of meditation is that it decreases your stress levels, your anxiety, your blood pressure, your cholesterol, and also it increases your creativity level because you're in a more calmer state. You're not allowing your anxieties or negative emotions or limiting beliefs to take over how you can resolve a situation. You're able to kind of think clearly and calmly on how to resolve any type of situation. And it even strengthens your immune system. The long-term benefits is that it improves your communication, enhances your memory and concentration, and even heightens your motivation because you're feeling good inside. Before I share the steps on how to meditate, I just want to let you guys know that it's never too late to meditate. If you've tried it before and you want to give it another chance, go for it. Or if this is something that you've just thought of trying, go for it. Because I just started meditating in the beginning of quarantine and it has really shaped my day. It has provided me with a morning routine where I practice meditation, I practice yoga, and I also journal. So it has really created structure for me and has given me that peace of mind and calmness to take on my day and to set those intentions of what I wish to manifest in my day and in my life. So it has truly benefited how I view life, how I manage my own anxieties, and I definitely recommend you doing it. And just being consistent. That's really what it is being consistent and really pushing through, surpassing the wandering thoughts that pop in our minds. Because at the end of the day, our mind is a powerful tool. So you have control of what thoughts you wish to focus on during your meditation. So despite the wandering thought, you can decide to say, no, I am going to focus on how I wish to feel in this state. Okay, so step number one is that you want to find a quiet space. This is super important for you to be able to really focus on being calm and being still. So whether you wake up a little bit earlier in the morning to meditate, whether you meditate right before bed, you want to make sure that you're doing this before the people in your household or your neighbors wake up and can distract you. So once you have your quiet space, you can either sit down or you can lay down. If you decide to meditate sitting down and it's your first time meditating, I do suggest to use pillows to help you get some more back support so your back can be straight. And also putting pillows under your knees, because that can also help with your hips as well and can minimize or eliminate any type of pain that you might experience if you do have hip and pain problems. So step two is that you can either meditate in complete silence and just focus on the emotions that you wish to feel, focus on feeling calm, focus on feeling grounded, still, whatever it is that you are attracting and manifesting to your life, that is what you can focus on in addition to your deep breathing and just being still. Most importantly, you don't want to focus too hard on your intention because it could cause a headache, especially since we're breathing deeply in and out. It's just an intention and an emotion that you just want to have it in mind, not thinking too hard about it, but it's there. Or you can meditate with some background music. This background music can be some Zen type of music, or it can be some nature sounds, or can be some calm instrumentals, whatever type of music that calms you, that brings you to a state of tranquility. You can play it in the background, not too loud, but loud enough that you can hear it, but it won't distract you either. Also, you can listen to guided meditations on YouTube or even on iTunes. If you type in meditation, as you start typing it in, it will offer you different types of options. And I've actually found guided meditations that aren't too long, about 12-15 minutes, that you can find on iTunes. So definitely check it out. I provide a guided meditation on manifesting. So if that is something that you are interested in, I will leave the link below so you can check it out. Step number 3 is the amount of time that you spend meditating. So there is no right or wrong amount of time that you need to meditate for. But I would say at least try meditating for 5 minutes a day and then moving up to maybe 10 to 15 to 30 minutes a day. Or if you don't want to set any type of time for yourself or set a timer, just sit with yourself and just focus on your breathing, your intentions, your emotion, and really being still and just allowing your body to become calm. And until you feel like you're comfortable, until you feel that you are in a calm state of mind and you are ready to wake up and place your attention to the room, then do that. There is no right or wrong way of how you can meditate. Research does show that meditating at least for 10 minutes a day can help increase your concentration. Okay, so now step number 4, which is now it comes to the work of actually meditating. So whether you're sitting down, whether you're laying down, you are going to start to breathe in and out slowly and deeply. Also, something that I do that helps me start to begin to get into a more calm state, especially when I wake up in the mornings and I have a lot of thoughts in my head. When I first lay down, it is hard to silence those thoughts. So I do start to deep breathe in and out, but as I inhale, I will hold my breath for 4 seconds. And then I exhale and I will hold my breath again. And that really helps me slow down, especially slow down the thoughts and just focus on the moment. So if you struggle with too many wandering thoughts or just waking up and just thinking about what is next on your to-do list, I definitely recommend holding your breath for 4 seconds. And like I mentioned before, our goal is to surpass the wandering thought, not to turn off our minds altogether or judging the meditation process because of whatever feelings or thoughts pop into our mind. It's all about really being present in the moment. You have nothing to worry about. The tasks that you have to complete that day, you will get to them afterwards. It is really like a me time for yourself. So really view it in that way. This time is for you. If you're an app type of person, you can definitely check out Headspace, Calm. These are subscription apps, but if you are interested in free apps, I would definitely say to check out Buddhify. They offer 200 free meditations. And if you want anything else that they offer, then you would have to pay for the subscription. Another free app is Smiling Mind. So definitely check those out. So some issues that could potentially come up when you're meditating. I don't really want to call them issues. It's just like some little setbacks that you might feel is a setback. Is that when you're meditating, you fall asleep. It's gonna happen. You are in a relaxed state of mind. It is okay. So if you want to avoid falling asleep, I would suggest that you sit up and rather than closing your eyes, meditate with your eyes open and focusing on something on the wall, staring at whatever is in front of you, and just focusing on that as you're breathing in and out. Another setback, or maybe it could discourage you from continuing to meditate, is that you can't sit still. And if that happens, I would suggest to try a walking meditation. So literally, you are walking outside, you are walking slowly, and just taking in your surroundings. I would say to do this somewhere where it's quiet, somewhere outdoors. I'm in Spain, so I automatically think of vineyards, so walking in the vineyards, or walking in a forest, or walking wherever you can be a part of nature, because nature is also very grounding, so it will help you in your meditation as well. So if you can't sit still, try a walking meditation. Another setback that you might experience is that you might think, I don't feel anything, nothing is happening, right? But you can't let unrealistic expectations or our biases get in the way, because after all, meditation is like a muscle. We have to continue working on it in order for it to become natural, for us to become comfortable with it, and for us to be able to redirect our attention and our wandering thoughts. So be kind to yourself, be patient, and also put in the effort and the discipline to be consistent every day. And I guarantee you, after a month, you will see the difference. And also, in the moments that you feel frustrated with yourself at the end of a meditation because your wandering thoughts there were too many of them popping up, take a moment for yourself and actually reflect on why you started meditating. Everybody has different reasons for meditating, whether it's because of their racing thoughts, or wanting to feel intense concentration, or wanting to feel deeply relaxed yet being in a high alert state. So when you feel these moments of frustrations, think about your reason. What is your reason for meditating? And use that inspiration you feel from your answer to continue doing so. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I hope it is helpful and it has inspired you and motivated you for you to try meditating. In the comments below, let me know how meditating goes for you. I would love to hear. And don't forget to like and subscribe below and turn on your notification bell so every single Wednesday you'll be the first to know of new videos. So talk to you next week.